Hey guys, it's Britt, and yesterday was my birthday, so I have a lot of books. I got money for my birthday, and so I just purchased a bunch of stuff on Book Outlet, and last week I also happened to purchase stuff on Book Outlet because I didn't realize that they were going to be having a sale. So expect a part 2 of this video. But, okay. So, first things first, my mom made me this card. She's been doing this since, I was born. Isn't that cute? Thank you, Mom. I appreciate that. Okay, so I have this. It's the Game of Thrones HBO coloring book. I have the official HBO coloring book somewhere around here, but I really wanted that one because you guys know I love Game of Thrones. Anything that I can get my hands on. Okay. Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. I got this off Book Outlet a week ago, and it's a thriller. I don't normally read thrillers. At least I think it's a thriller. Yeah. So I got that, and the premise sounded interesting to me. It's about a guy who wakes up and has his family isn't his family, and so he wants to go and find his actual real family. So yeah. Okay. James Dashner. I got the Fever Code. I already have this on Kindle, but I didn't realize how shiny it was, and I like shiny things. But I saw this at my friend Katie's house, because Katie has this book as well. And I saw this, and I was just like, man, I gotta go and get it now. And lo and behold, it was on Book Outlet for fairly cheap. Next is Dragon Age. Dragon Age is very important to my life for many reasons. I'm gonna do another separate video about that. But anyway, this is Dragon Age Last Flight by Liane Marcial, and I will explain, if you're unaware what Dragon Age is, it's a video game franchise by the company BioWare. And I also have Dragon Age The Masked Empire by Patrick Weekes, and he is actually one of the writers for Dragon Age. I don't know if Liane is a writer on the Dragon Age staff, but he's actually now the lead writer, so I'm looking forward to this. And wind is really powerful today. Okay, so more books that I got from my mom. I love my mom. My mom takes such good care of me. Well, my mom and my dad technically bought these for me, but my mom was the one that actually went out and physically got the books. So this is Star Wars Legends. It's Honor Among Thieves by James A. Corey. So yeah. I love Star Wars novels. I think they're fascinating, whether they're legends or not. I find these highly entertaining. Star Wars, I love Star Wars, so yeah. Okay. The next one is Star Wars The Force Awakens, the novel adaptation. I hate this cover because I hate movie covers, but my mom was nice enough to go out and buy me this for my birthday. So if I really hate the cover that much, I will go out and I will buy another book, but thank you, Mother, for buying me this book, because she knows I want to read all of the novel adaptations of the Star Wars films. So she got me this, and I appreciate it. The next one is a chunker, and it's a Star Wars. More Star Wars. Star Wars The Rise of the Empire. This is 4 novels in 1 or 3 and some short stories. I'm not sure. What does it say? Featuring the novels Star Wars Tarkin, Star Wars A New Dawn, and 3 all-new short stories. So if you are familiar with Star Wars Rebels, you are familiar with this. And, of course, even if you're not a fan of Star Wars, you know who this is. This is Darth Vader. And I actually wanted to read, like, all of these, so to have it in one big volume that's all, like, floppy, that's fun. So, thank you, Mom. And that is what my mom got me. Now I have ebooks. Let's start with the audiobooks that I hauled. Because last week I had some Audible credits that I needed to spend, so I spent them. I got I have Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, the radio television program with Mark Hamill, Anthony Daniels, and the man who played Lando, Billy. His last name is escaping me right now, but he played Lando Calrissian. I also got the Scorpio Races audiobook by Maggie Stiefvater. If you watched my review of the Scorpio Races, you know, I had mixed feelings about that audiobook, so I might return that and get it as an extra credit, but I might not. I'm on the fence about it. I also have one that I will definitely be returning as soon as I'm finished with it, because it's not for me. It's Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. And Throne of Glass just isn't for me, guys. Me and Sarah J. Maas just aren't compatible. So, yeah. Those are the 3 audiobooks I got. And I also hauled some ebooks. This is going to be part 1 of a massive haul. And let's see. So, alright, so I have one that I'm on the fence about purchasing. I downloaded the sample, and it is The Elven by Bernard Hennen and James A. Sullivan. And I'm gonna go through the sample and decide if I want it, like to purchase it. It's only $1, but I'm not sure. I think it's an indie book, but I love elves, but I'm really picky, especially when it comes to fantasy novels. The next one I got as the next few actually I got as recommendations by booktubers. The first one is Wool, but I'm not gonna hold it up because you won't be able to see it on the screen. It's Wool by Hugh Howley, and I actually picked this up because Will at Bald Book Geek did a fantastic review. And so I've started reading it. I'm almost finished with it. And this Kindle adaptation is, like, it's really fun. It's kind of like an interactive thing, but not really. It's, like, animated, and it has, like, animated stuff, and it's really cool. So go and check that out if it sounds appealing based on Will's review, because he did a way better summary than I ever could. Because we all know that I'm not very good at summarizing books. So, the next one that I bought is actually an indie author and a friend of mine. And disclaimer, I purchased this. He didn't send it to me. I love JD. JD has been such a great friend that I have to support him. And I'm gonna gradually buy all of his stuff, but for this month, I bought Daydreams on the Sherbet Shore. And he talks about this one a lot. So I picked it up. And it's a collection of short stories by JD. And JD is just so wonderful. Like, he has so much passion. And I admire him because he keeps me going. Like, he has inspired me to never give up on any of my dreams. So, yes. Let's see, what else do I have? I have The Strays, a novel by Emily Bitto. I don't remember why I picked this up. It wasn't that recently. It was earlier on in the month, and I think somebody might have recommended it, and I picked it up, but I can't remember who. I also, speaking of recommendations, I have American Street by Ibi Zoboi, and I picked this up based on the review by the lovely Francina Simone. And so, yes, that is why I picked this up. And can you guys see my tattoo? Yeah. But Francina is why I picked this up. So go check out her video and see if American Street is for you. It's a pretty heavy book, but if you think you can handle that, go and pick it up, because from what I've read, it's really, really good. So, the last book is kind of a quote unquote controversial book. And so it's Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. People have a lot of things to say about Outlander, and before everybody gets all up in my comment section saying that that this condones abuse to women and sexual assault and all of that stuff, I am a domestic abuse survivor. I've been in relationships, from what I've read, similar to that one. And I respect you if that type of stuff bothers you and you don't want to read about it, that's fine. But please don't be all up in my comment section saying that I am contributing to the abuse of women by purchasing this book. For me, reading things like this helps me cope. So it helps me cope with things that happened. So, disclaimer there. And another disclaimer, like, this one is for real, like, for real, serious disclaimer. This cover, I'm sorry, the phone is ringing and I'm not filming this video again. So, really, this cover, if Carve the Mark bothers you as a cover, this one will especially bother you. Please, 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 if self-harm bothers you, if blood bothers you, please, I'll say my goodbyes for now, and I will give you 10 seconds to click out of this video before I show this. So, if you don't want to see this cover, it's a graphic novel and it's a Dragon Age. It's a Dragon Age graphic novel. So, there's that. Okay, so 10 seconds. Alright. This is Dragon Age Mage Killer by Greg, Ruka, Carmen Carnero, Terry Pallett, and Michael Atiyeh. I picked this up because, one, I love Dragon Age, but if this has serious self-harm, like serious, like they don't even beat around the bush about this. That is why I'm so adamant about the trigger warning. Self-harm doesn't bother me because I dealt with it. That's why I have my love tattoo. To write love on her arms. I'm gonna actually link that in the description. If you can donate even like $1 to write love on her arms, that would be fantastic because they help people who have self-harm issues, and for people that are bothered by this stuff, they're really great. So even if it's just $1, or if you could purchase a book or a T-shirt from that website, please do that in exchange of watching this. If that's not your cup of tea, I understand, but if you can actually do some good instead of just being like a keyboard warrior. You can actually do something to improve somebody's life instead of just beating people down. But anyway, guys, this is part 1. Once my book outlet haul comes in, I will show you guys that. But until then, guys, I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.